Mnangagwa mobilized parallel structures. And if you look at what these parallel structures are doing, they are actually singing the 2030 song, and also mocking retired General Chiwenga in the process. We have seen these scenes playing out within ZANU-PF. Let me check. The last time I checked, they were doing exactly that. I think they have tried to control that. So, parallel structure of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, known as Women for ET, they are actually putting on pink regalia, which is written Women for ET. This parallel structure also, we have seen Tagwirei putting on their head, and they have been accompanying him wherever he goes. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, the Women for ET, which is a parallel structure specifically created by Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, amongst the other host of parallel structures that exist within ZANU-PF. They were actually, as usual, singing very, very controversial songs aimed at retired General Chiwenga, and also they were singing songs to indicate that Mnangagwa will remain the president of Zimbabwe up to 2030. I thought maybe this Heroes Day, as well as most probably the Defense Forces Day, Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is going to stop politicking. And also what came through is, especially in this gathering that is ongoing, is that when Mnangagwa was making salutations, instead of beginning with retired General Chiwenga or Kembo Mohadi as his vice president, he started by honoring his wife. I wonder whether that is part of the protocol. Is the wife of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, second in command of him, to be honored before retired General Chiwenga when they are doing their protocols? I definitely do not think so. All that was aimed to show that the wife of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is regarded as actually bigger than or retired General Chiwenga when it comes to government protocols. I think that is what I have always said, that what we are witnessing being done by the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa regime emanates from his bedroom. The wife seems to play a critical role, especially on the political career of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Typically, what we witnessed during the last days of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, where now the government of Robert Gabriel Mugabe was now more influenced by Grace Mugabe. We are seeing history repeating itself in Zimbabwe, and also pointers to the points raised by Mnangagwa, which were aimed at spiting to retired General Chiwenga. He talked about the land tenure system that is actually managed within ZANU-PF by Tagwirei, saying it will play a critical role in terms of transforming the economy of Zimbabwe. In simple terms, he was indirectly saying Tagwirei is actually a pillar within his government. And also he talked about the issue of title deeds. You would understand that the issue of title deeds is also a contentious issue within ZANU-PF that is contested by the faction of retired General Chiwenga, dominated by the war veterans in Zimbabwe. This is also part of the reasons why they want Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa gone. They perceive or view the land tenure system of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, spearheaded specifically by Gudawashe Tagwirei as a way of actually reversing the gains of the land reform in Zimbabwe, and that is why we have seen law veterans launching court applications to actually stop that issue of land tenure. But Emmerson Mnangagwa underscoring the point that they are continuing with their land tenure program, as well as also continuing with that particular committee led by Gudawashe Tagwirei. This shows his confidence in Gudawashe Tagwirei, someone that has been opposed by the faction of retired General Chiwenga. So again, in this public event, divisions and cracks becoming visible within ZANU-PF. You could see even in the visuals that have been taken that Chiwenga going into this event, including his wife, they were feeling some form of discomfort, but however, because they are part of the executive of Emmerson Mnangagwa, and this happens to be a national event, they have to be seen attending that particular event in spite of numerous hecklings from the faction of Emmerson Mnangagwa. It's drama at the National Heroes Cup. It is supposed to be an event where everybody celebrates, but it's an event where the internal political dynamics of ZANU-PF are actually showing their ugly heads and the divisions becoming so visible for everyone to see. So we are going to witness more of these dramatic events as long as Emmerson Mnangagwa is still in power and insisting on remaining the president beyond 2030. I mean beyond 2028, which is the term limit of him, up to 2030. It remains to be seen exactly what is the game plan of retired General Chiwenga following what is done by these women for ED or parallel structures. We have seen him that ZANU-PF is fighting for these parallel structures to be registered. Is actually giving discomfort to these parallel structures that have been given by Emmerson Mnangagwa. But will Mnangagwa allow that? We have seen a back and forth within ZANU-PF that has never been imagined and never been actually thought that it will happen, but it is happening. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us.